More shocking details have come out about the domestic battery incident that has landed Marcellus Wiley in jail, and it is very, very, very bad. Hey there, it's Anonymous Tea, where we spill the tea anonymously. Hello, 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 everyone. Hello, YouTubers. Hope you guys are all having an amazing day today, sending good vibes, sending positivity, sending blessings, and good energy to each and every single one of you. Thank you so much for tuning in. So, anything I say is alleged and in my very, very personal opinion. This is for entertainment purposes only. None of this is personal. The Copyright Act of 1976 is in the description box. Some meat and potatoes, some housekeeping items. So, today we are talking Marcellus Wiley, you guys, because some details have come out and it's not looking good. His wife, Annemarie Wiley, that formerly was on Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, she's got some explosive allegations. Now, before we get into this, I don't know if y'all recall, she got on these platforms and called the accusers that were also accusing Marcellus Wiley, her husband, of rape, liars. So it says, NFL star, courtesy of TMZ exclusive, NFL star Marcellus Wiley wife claims that he raped her as she files for a restraining order and a divorce. Real Housewives of Beverly Hills alum Annemarie Wiley has slapped her husband Marcellus Wiley with a divorce and request for a restraining order after his recent arrest for DV, TMZ has learned. According to court documents obtained by TMZ, Annemarie is asking the court to order her estranged husband to stay 100 yards away from her and allow her to use their LA home exclusively. The move comes after Marcellus was arrested over the weekend after Annemarie claimed that he got physical with her in a Florida hotel room. Marcellus denied the claims but was arrested for domestic violence. In her declaration, Annemarie claimed Marcellus has subjected her to a continuing and escalating pattern of physical violence, sexual abuse, verbal and emotional abuse, financial control, and intimidation. She continued, because of the trauma associated with many of these events, there are gaps in my memory as I have blocked out much of what Marcellus has done to me. She claimed Marcellus raped her in 2012 while he was intoxicated and tried to sleep with two of her friends the same year. No. She said in 2014, he punched her in the face and gave her a black eye. She also said when she was 9 months pregnant in 2019, so the first incident happened in 2012, and she apparently, when she was 9 months pregnant in 2019, he threw a bottle of Coca-Cola at her head. Annemarie claims that he also struck her in the face with his shoes on August 2025. In January of 2026, she claims that he dragged her out of bed, berated her, and hit her on the head. He then raped me, telling me that I was his property and that I had to do what he said. Oh my. She said that he raped her a second time that same day. So this was as of January 2026. Annemarie said that he raped her another time 2 days later. She claims that he borrowed 100 thou wow from her and has not paid her back, while also running up her credit card bill to 100 thou wow. So he borrowed 100,000, ran up her credit card bill of 100K, so he owes her $200,000. She said that she feared for her life and desperately needed a restraining order. Annemarie also filed for a divorce, seeking custody of their 3 kids. She listed the date of marriage as February 7th of 2024. What in the Luke and Laura is happening? What in the Luke and Laura is happening? Oh my gosh. Because those of y'all who do not know, those of y'all who are General Hospital fans, those of y'all who do not know, who do not watch soap operas. So there was a storyline back in the day of Luke and Laura. And, basically that there was a rape that took place, right? But eventually, they fell in love and got married, and it was the most viewed soap opera wedding of all time. And they considered them a soap opera super couple. You know what I'm saying? But at the time that this happened was pre-Me Too movement. What was pre-Me Too? You know what I'm saying? So it really didn't get the backlash and all the things that, it's kind of sus. right? But they were considered a big super couple, power couple. They had kids, grandkids, the whole nine. Unfortunately, the actor that plays Luke is no longer with us. He passed away recently and everything else. But yeah, that is why I'm saying what in the Luke and the Laura of it all. But she says she listed the date of marriage as February 7th, 2024, and the date of separation is to be determined. She is also asking for spousal support. And it looks like the court has not ruled on anything as of now, as of the time that I am recording to let you guys know, right? Like this is insane. But basically, from what it sounds like, and I'm just going to check another source really quickly on the New York Post. And I think the only other additional thing that it says is like Annemarie, she was on season 13 of Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. Those of you who are Bravo fans, she called the police to report a battery after an alleged altercation in a hotel bedroom at the World Marriott in Orlando, Florida. So basically, the pair's 3 children, along with other kids, all who were at the hotel to attend a basketball tournament, were in the room when police arrived, per the affidavit. And she's alleging that he threatened to unalive his wife, Annemarie, and got physical with her in front of their 7-year-old daughter before his DV arrest on Saturday, this past 4th of July weekend. So this is insane. But yeah, she said, so according to the police, they're saying that Annemarie wanted him removed from their room because she was afraid of him after he threatened her life and all of this and all of that. And she also claimed that on Friday morning that the former Pro Bowler stood over her and used one finger to sternly and intentionally poke her in the cheek in front of her 7-year-old daughter. And talks about the numerous times that she has received various types of ABUSE from him in the past. Wiley denies this. Wiley says to the police that he and his wife did not have any physical altercation at the hotel and that he's never gotten physical with his wife. He said that he was in the hotel room taking care of the children and showed police cordial text messages between him and his wife. And as you guys know, we talked about in the previous story that Marcellus Wiley was accused of sexual assault by 4 women. That was a story that was published by the Rolling Stone in May. And he has since, of course, denied the allegations. I am just floored by all of this, you guys. I am floored by all of this as the details keep emerging, as the details keep unfolding and coming out, you guys. Like, I just don't even know. I don't even know what to say. I don't even know where to start. You know what I'm saying? But it's all... I'm just really disgusted at all of this. You know what I'm saying? And I think this is an example, too, where there's no, this is one of those situations where it's not a perfect victim situation just because of what, she's publicly come out to defend him on multiple occasions against these other accusers, only for you to be suffering in silence. But then the other side of this as well, could he have threatened her to do that? Could he have forced her to do that and caused more violence, caused more harm? And maybe people are like, well, how could she have kids with him? How could she marry him? But it sounds like she's been under his control this entire time. That's what it sounds like to me, that there's been several incidents that have taken place over the years, that there's been, ABUSC, there's been financial control, there's been threats, and all this and all of that if she ever tries to leave and everything else, because then that blows up this good family image that he's trying to present of himself. But this is just, all of this is just horrible. This is absolutely horrible and everything else. And it sounds like Annemarie has had enough and has filed for a divorce, has filed for a restraining order, and wants to get away. But yeah. I really can't believe all of these incidents. But then again, I can believe. I can believe because there are women who do not report this. There are women who do not report this, who think, oh, if it's only X amount of incidents, maybe things will get better. And obviously, things have not gotten better. But this completely unveils a whole nother side of what was really going on in that marriage, what is going on. And I can't believe, I thought they've been married longer than 2024. I had no clue that they just got married in 2024. That's crazy. That is crazy, guys. But nonetheless, that is the end of this video. That is it for this video. I want to hear from y'all. What do you guys think of these details that have come out about Marcellus Wiley and his wife? Allegedly, an incident taking place at the Orlando Marriott and in front of the kids and everything else. Like this is a lot. And the thing is, too, the witnesses that are there, they can testify if you know, they can verify what did or didn't happen in that room. So we'll see what happens, you guys. But I want to hear from y'all in the comments now that the details have come forward. What do you think of this? Of what Annemarie's saying and Marcellus Wiley denying all of this? Do me the biggest favor, and that is to hype the video. Hype the video, please. There's that. That is it. That is all. It's todos es final. Es finito. It's the Rosie on the line for this video. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Please do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Hit the notification bell so you're notified the moment I post some content on my channel. And with that being said, I'll talk to you guys again very soon.